K9RMR repeater system, PL tone 103.5, Edinburgh in Shelby County. Have a great day. 73.
Welcome to the K9JWR repeater system net on Tuesday at 7:30 with JCARA 73.
Link on.
The JCARA repeater system KC9PIE. The time is 7:23 p.m. That will occur on these frequencies in approximately 5 minutes. KB90FM. CQNet, CQNet. This is KB9EFN activating the Jennings County Weekly Amateur Radio Net. Our transmitter site is located in Scipio, Indiana, on the WWWY broadcasting tower, courtesy of the White River Broadcasting Company. Net control for this session is KB90FN, and my name is Randy. Stations with emergency or priority traffic may interrupt this net at any time. The net meets every Tuesday at 7:30 p.m. local on the KC9PIE 14525, KC9TME 442975 located in Scipio, and the N9JWR Edinburgh repeater 443.025 for the PL 103.5. Membership in any group is not required for participation, and all check-ins are always welcome. When you check into the net this evening, please indicate your name, your call sign phonetically, and your location. If the repeater fails, we'll go to the last remaining repeater, or 147.585 simplex. The monthly meeting for the Jennings County Amateur Radio Association usually occurs on the first Tuesday of every month, and we have last month did it via Zoom. I have not heard if we're doing that again, but more than likely, seeing how it's still COVID. And if you need access codes to the Zoom, I should be getting them, and you can email me, kb90fn@gmail.com, and I'll forward those codes. You can join us. I don't really have any announcements tonight, so we'll go see if anyone else has any traffic. Anyone with information or traffic for the net, please call now. Balmy 40 degrees here in the Floyd Stobbs area of St. Joe. Feeling good today. I'm sure everyone feels the same way, so I'm happy to report that. And with that, we appreciate everyone's checking in. We always start with short-time check-ins. We like to get those call signs, names, and locations so that we can log them for our ARRL Aries report, and just helps us make sure that all of our equipment's up and running, which I assume mine is, or someone would have told me by now. So short-time check-ins, Alpha through November. Please call now.
Kilo Charlie 9. Mike Victor Kilo, Rick and Seymour, short time, no comments.
This is 1 TOD, Todd, southeast side of Seymour, no comments.
Okay, we'll take a standby. Todd, we had UW1TOD and Rick MBK. There was another station that started out with this is, and you were simulcasting with another repeater. So station that started with this is, please go ahead.
This is KC9 LHF Kilo Delta 9 Lima Hotel Foxtrot. Mike in Charlestown. No traffic, no comments. Short time.
Okay, Mike, as you probably know, with the LinkedIn repeaters, it's whoever grabs it first and gets the best audio, so appreciate that. We'll go back to regular check-ins for short timers, Alpha through November.
Kilo Niner Delta Kilo,
Charlie, David,
KG9DK, John in Columbus, short time.
Aha, I pulled that one out with another double there on two different repeaters, but got you both, K9BSC David and KG9DK John there in Bartholomew County. Anyone else Alpha through November short time?
KB9EFN, this is WR9G, Stephen Austin, no traffic. Thank you, Randy.
Zulu, Rick, Decatur County, KD9NRZ.
Golf. Anyone else? November, Alpha through November. Last station was in and out. You might try another repeater or a power change location. We'll stand by for you. Last station, please try again.
Whiskey 9, Delta Bravo Alpha, W9 DBA, Scott and Bean Blossom, Brown County.
Okay, Scott, coming in on the 2 meter. That might have been you on the 440 their side earlier. I'm not quite sure. Anyone else? Alpha through November, A through it. Zulu short timers for the Jennings County Weekly Amateur Radio Net. Short time check-ins, November through Zulu.
Kilo 9 Romeo Mike Romeo. Repeat. K9RMR. Randall M. Rueff. Taylorsville, Bartholomew County. Good evening to everybody on the net.
All right, Randall, K9RMR. If you tried to get in last week, we had some audio issues with the 443.025, and I do believe it's been resolved. So thank you for stopping back in tonight and trying again. You're sounding real good on the link tonight. Anyone else? November through Zulu.
November 9, Quebec, Victor, Oscar, and QVO.
I got 9 Quebec and Victor Oscar. Anyone else? November through Zulu. Short time. All right, gentlemen, appreciate that. We'll go to the top of the list there with the first check-in. K9MVK, Rick as usual, number 1, followed up by W1TOD, almost simulcasting in there with K9BSC, and then Kilo Delta 9 LHF. So we had Mike in Charlestown, David there in North Vernon, and KG9DK. We did recognize you earlier, and we'll throw it back out there again, John. Thank you. And WR9G, Steve. Nobody's going to get over that audio. Kilo Delta 9 November Romeo Zulu. Rick over in Bartholomew County. Thank you, sir. KB9 Mike Golf. Vice President Rick, you were really scratchy, but I recognized the voice and got you in anyway. W9DBA making a valiant effort on both repeaters. Made it in on 2 meter. Kilo 9 Romeo Mike Romeo coming in on the Edinburgh repeater, sounding good. KJ9Q Gerald down there near Austin, and N9QVO over in Shelbyville. So we'll go to regular check-ins now, Alpha through November. This is the Jennings County Weekly Amateur Radio Net.
IDC, November 9, India Delta Charlie.
Good, Robert. Nice to hear you coming in from Osgood tonight. Full quieting as usual. Anyone else for regular check-ins? Alpha through November.
Kilo Bravo 9, Delta, Earl, Canaan, no traffic.
Kimmy, Randy, this is WB9 U.S.A. Kurt over in Jennings.
9 CJ, Noel in Columbus.
Anyone else? Alpha through Zulu for the Jennings County Weekly Amateur Radio Net. Up to our numbers we have to report now coming up at the end of the month, so appreciate beefing up our numbers there. We'll start up with Robert in Osgood. Good evening, Robert. Are you enjoying the great thaw out?
Good evening, Randy and everybody on the net. Yes, I am. Finally stopped plowing snow at work, and then having to come home and plow it. You know how that goes, but otherwise, just trying to stay warm and make sure vehicles are up to date. Just a little thing, heads up, National Weather Service, anybody storm spotting this year, they're doing their online seminars, so get out there, and if you are spotting, it's a nice thing to remember to refresh, and hey, Randy, if you wouldn't mind, also get Chris in there, N9ICV, I appreciate it. Back to you, Randy, N9IDC.
Alright, we got the Osgood twins there, N9IDC and N9ICV, Chris and Robert there. Appreciate you checking in. A reminder on that virtual storm spotter training this year. That's a little bit of a disappointment, but I suppose we all expected it. I'll be, I think I put a link on our Facebook page for it, and I'll refresh that and put it up there maybe as a pinned post to remind everybody to do that. It'll be interesting to see with the new guy, his second year in, if it'll be the local guy or just how they're going to coordinate that. It'll be interesting. Hello, Earl, KB9DDO. Good evening, sir.
Good evening to you and everybody on the net there. Yeah, I was on the telephone. Somebody bugging me for money. I get tired of that. Anyway, I'm glad to get you back in here and get on the net there. I'm glad to see this nice warm weather there to get rid of all this snow now. I can get up down the lane and go do things there. I kind of have to watch where you go on that virus and everything, but I hope we stay out of it there. I had a job there. One of the guys on the net, I see it was Cuthbert net there, was in quarantine again, so everybody just kind of hold down, take care, and be cautious there. KB9DDO.
Well, I hear you there, buddy. I'm in front of people all day, every day. I've had my shot. I'm still, I guess it's a very politically charged commentary, so I won't get into it. I'm doing what I can to make sure that everybody else doesn't have to blame me for whatever else is being carried on. So, yeah, be careful if you get out there. Let's go over to Kurt, WB9US6. Good evening, Kurt.
Good evening, Randy. We're on the net. Well, not too much going on here today. We lost about 4 inches of snow due to the 55-degree temperature and sunshine, which is terrific. I think we got about 4 more to go, and we'll be good. Along with the COVID thing, Jennings County is now in the yellow. So it's kind of slowed down over here, although our vaccine groups twice a week are doing pretty good. But anyway, we're doing what we can. And tomorrow it's supposed to be almost 60 over here, so I'm sure looking forward to that. Anyway, I guess what you mentioned, we're going to be have another Zoom meeting on this coming Tuesday. So, we'll see how that goes too. Anyway, this is WB9USX, sending it back to net control. 73 is all. God bless.
Roger, Kurt, and appreciate everything you're doing there at the health department. And so I'll get past this. Let's see. Couldn't read my own writing. I knew it was Noel, N9CJT. Good evening, Noel, coming in from Bartholomew County. Sounds like you're on the 440 tonight.
I am. It's much easier to hear than the other two, but that's my opinion only. And speaking of opinions and everything that's going on with health, a new study from Denmark makes it clear that masks don't work at all. So that's my 2 cents worth for this evening. N9CJT back to net control.
Okay, Noel, well, I will issue my heartfelt apologies for the low audio and the difficulty in receiving our signal on the 145.25. I think I've mentioned to you that it's an internal electronic issue until someone donates us a new MTR 2000. We've got it cranked up, Scotty, as far as it'll go, Captain. So it is pretty annoying. I don't like it when I'm out in the car and I have it turned up all the way to listen to our machine, and then someone comes on another machine and blows me out of the vehicle. But until $2,000 lands in our lap to fix that, we just ask everyone's indulgence. So appreciate that. And in the spirit of amateur radio, there ain't nothing we can do about it. Anyone else? Alpha through Zulu, A through Z for the Jennings County Weekly Amateur Radio Net. All right, we'll go back to the repeater, back to its normal use. Everybody can turn their volume down a little bit more on the 2-meter side and leave your 440 right where it is. And I'm not sure about the Edinburgh machine. I can't hear it that well down here near Floyd's Knobs. We'll be back next week. Maybe be a short meeting, see how things go on the Zoom. If you want contact and able to jump in on the Zoom meeting and see what we talk about at our meetings, you might be amazed. Or disappointed. Anyway, email me, kb90fn@gmail.com. When I get those codes, I'll send them out to anyone that wants them. This is KB90FN saying thanks for everyone's participation, and we'll be back next week, 7-3.